Sorry, akin ata yan.
I'll ask the first question. Anong nangyari sa match tonight with kayo sila pwede sumagot?
The first game actually, outdrafted na rin ako. The second game there was just communication issues. Sobrang clear na ayusin namin para umihan.
What do you mean by communication issues? Parang nagkakalat ba sa shot calls?
That's one thing. Meron din mga off-time mga initiations.
Pero ano masasabi ninyo sa pinakita ng ulit ngayong gabi? Ano yung pinaka-nahirapan sa ulit?
Maganda ako yung pinakita nila. I think they're one of the best teams playing in MPL season 13 at the moment. So I'm excited to play against them in the next round.
Thank you.
Feel ko sa draft, game 1 at 2, parang naano kami. Parang yung dinaan yung plano namin.
Pwede ba nang, same. Pwede ba namin malaman anong nangyayari sa drafting phase ng AP Prem? Kayo ba pumipili or si Coach Trevor? Anong nangyayari sa
Kami lahat yun, binag-usap. Napagkasundo naman yun, pero ano talaga. Yung game on deck kasi namin, like yung minamaster namin sa scrimmages, tapos nakikita namin yung magkano. So, trinay namin sa dito this game.
Okay, salamat po.
Mario.
Alright, so, hi, Brent. Brent, anyone can answer this. I'm kind of curious, like, kung di mo nakita ko, speaking about the draft, kung di mo nakita ko, like, there's an Angela, an Owen, and then you with a Ruby. I'm kind of curious, what's the logic behind yung selection?
Since ayun nga yung master namin nakapag tinatry namin magpagka sa mage pa. Kasi makapunch talaga yung scaling pa kami pagkas.
Right, and also in game 1, parang nahirapan ko kay Escalera, especially with his Franco. So I'm kind of curious, like, ano masasabi niyo kay Escalera, especially this season? Would you say na parang ang laki ng improvement niya as a player this season?
Oo, wala naman talaga. Improvement kita naman sa laro.
Right, sige, yun naman questions.
Good afternoon, guys. Sorry, loss. Pero alam natin this is your first defeat of the season. Alam natin mabigat yung pressure ng having no defeats in the entire season. Ano yung feeling mo ngayon na wala na yung pressure sa inyo ng 0 losses?
This might sound stupid, but I'm happy. So wala na yung pressure na yun. Wala na akong inaalagaan na nakulugo sa Queen Street. So, what's left for us to do is just look at our games and see where we can improve.
How about last na country?
Wala naman. Hindi naman namin iniisip talaga yung win streak. Pinakahabol namin talaga matuto ng marami sa regular season. Tapos yung top 3. Kasi upper bracket naman yung top 3. So kahit hindi kami mag-top 1, basta nasa top 3 kami sa amin.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
I-follow up ko lang yung question ni Boss Fluffy. Are you happy na natalo kayo? Natalo kayo early in the season, early this season, para nakita nyo yung mga kahinaan nyo?
Well, generally speaking, yung missing attitude towards losses. We didn't lose in the middle or whatever section of the season. I look at them with a magnifying glass. Para lang makita ko kung saan tayo mas mag-improve. And it feels bad probably in the first 30 seconds of losing. Then after, okay, this is exciting. Dito pa ako manina.
Okay, between the match of Eto and Onig, paano nyo may compare yung dalawa?
Medyo mahirap mag-comment na sa match na Echo kasi that was their opening game. Everyone is on medyo sila na ano ba to? Parang very strong, I think. They play for the Seas a lot, and we'll definitely figure out how to beat them in the next round.
Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin yung hinakot yung awards. The other night, no? Few and Flap, nanalo kayo. Lucky also nanalo ka rin. Expect nyo bang nakakampel this year sa Philippine Esports Awards? I'm asking this bilang award nila. Best journalist of the year. Kasama si Karen.
Sa akin kasi, no bullshit. Hindi talaga ako nag-expect ng kahit ng award. I mean, it's a bonus na merong award. I'm not really expecting any awards. I'm just doing my job. What's expected?
Ano po, di rin po nag-expect ng mga awards. Ginagawa ko lang yung best ko parang.
Ayun din, hindi ko rin yung expect namin. Napanalo na ng award. Nagulat na namin nag-email sa akin. Hindi ko rin alam na nominated pa natin.
Hindi mo alam na nominated. Pero anong feeling na bilang isang pro player na nominate kayo na nanalo kayo? Anong ang pagod sa laro ninyo or sa mindset ninyo?
As much as possible, hindi ko siya pinapapasok sa mindset ko eh. Kasi makilangulo ko yun. So iniisip ko na lang namin na sobrang thankful ako na may mga nakarecognize sa akin.
Sa akin naman pa, yung parang dating sa akin, parang mas nakakagana pa mag-improve lalo kasi maraming nakaka-recognize sa akin. Hindi siya pinakapunta sa utak, parang yun sa nagpapaano sa akin para mag-improve.
Maraming salamat po. May mga tanong pa?
Questions, guys.
Okay, since wala lang mga magkano, may pangalan mo ba ako doon?
May tanong ako. Off the record. Sa lahat ng snacks na masarap dito sa media room, ano yung paborito niyong kunin palagi? Ikaw.
May question ako. Ano coach, kasi kanina, bago yung match, bumaba kami sa player room.
Yeah.
Tapos nakita ko may mga nagbabassage.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about it?
Okay. Just a brief background.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I
a
think
brief.
pwede na. Sige, boss.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just a brief background. The guys who were offering us their service, yung therapy nila, they're actually from Japan. So they flew in I think 3 days ago. They want to basically showcase what they do. Their team is called Total Life Support from Tokyo, Japan. That's their headquarters. We were actually surprised that the service that they're offering is very effective. I'm not bullshitting, it's very effective. Because there's a lot, alam niyo naman yung mga players ko ay mga gym rats, I dare say. Kasi may nasa mga workout and stuff. They're experiencing muscle stiffness here and there. Now, kahapon, roughly 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., dumating sila. They offered just correction. I don't know exactly what they meant by correction, but basically what they did was they bent us like cardboard boxes. Right after that, parang sobrang ganong makaramdam namin. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, it was very helpful. So I'm very thankful na pumunta sila dito and offered them services. I think that was the first time I experienced that. They actually offered a variety of services as well. They have therapy, they have spine correction, they have acupuncture, they have acupressure. I think it's better if you guys talk to them. They'll be coming upstairs right now, I think. But yeah, it was an experience. I think.
Coach, sino po yung nag-approach sa inyo?
Actually, kay Boss Job sila na ganyan. Nag-message. Hey, here comes the guys from Total Life. Alright, hi guys.
Hey, guys.
You want yes. Yes, come here. Come on, They have a few questions for you. Slowly lang daw, slowly. Slowly lang. Slowly lang.
Guys, okay.
Pag-alam lang din.
Okay, may first question about the clarity because we Duffy. When you got their service, were they able to tell you or to know kung ano mali mo sa katawan? Like, kanino ba yung tulong mo? Were they asking you?
Yeah, they actually did an assessment before we did the therapy. What are the key pain points? I think is the term that they use. So may masakit, ano yung nakikita mo problema recently in terms of like ROM range of motion and stuff like that. They did an assessment, physical assessment as well. Kung nila may pinataas yung kamay and stuff. Then they, you know, ano yung sa taro ko? Yeah, chakra points, but they call it like pressure points, right? Yeah, pain points.
Okay, good afternoon. We are Philippine Esports Press Corps and MPL Philippines Press Corps. And we'd like you to introduce yourselves to the media.
Our company?
Yes.
Okay. We are TLS. TLS stands for Total Life Support. So, our company is a medical company located in Tokyo, Japan. So we have 24 branches in Tokyo, and we are going to, this year we are going to expand 27 in Tokyo. So we all staff have government qualification of medical, such as acupuncture and masturbation and judo therapist. So we can offer a variety of treatments, such as massage and acupuncture needle, acupuncture, and spine correction, electrical therapy, and staff.
Maybe know your names.
My name?
Yes.
My name is Naoyuki Teraoka.
My name is Masao Harada. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, why did you choose to come to the Philippines?
Friends of Edwin Brand's CEO, Mr. Jabez Goodin, introduced us. So, and actually we have known about Uzi. Maybe he is a Chinese professional esports gamer. So, retiring due to health issues. So we and Eddie Brands is think about health issues for athletes. So Mr. Jeff Askelding called us to care for athletes. So we decided to come here. So, yeah.
Thank you for coming to the Philippines.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Are you also planning to offer your services in the Philippines to expand here?
I'm considering this.
Alright, so hi there.
Hi.
Good afternoon. I just want to know, like, have you dealt with like athletes from traditional sports before?
Judo.
Judo.
Yeah.
Right. So since you've handled judo athletes and right now esports athletes, I'm kind of curious, like, what are the specific body parts that are very integral for the esports athletes?
Spine.
The high back.
Upper back.
The upper back, yeah.
Right. So and I'm kind of curious, like, why are these body parts very crucial? Why do you have to like massage it or treat these body parts?
Asking why do you think we have to do massages in spine? Why do you have to do that for each of us?
If they have they have sorry, it's difficult to
I think I can answer. I think I can answer on their behalf because they actually explained it to us yesterday. So since majority of the time the boys are actually just sitting around while training, most commonly would be over 8 hours of sitting down. So basically the weight of your body presses or compresses your spine. So they have to check if they have to correct anything. They also check majority of the big muscles on our back, so that they can make sure that the spine is well supported by the muscles. They also check our hands, their hands rather, because it is very important. This is basically their assets. So that's what they did. And one very good thing that they actually noticed as well is that there are some issues with my players in terms of like sleeping habits, like how you position themselves during sleep. Particularly Kyle, he didn't know that he was having some issues with his cervical region. Yeah. So they actually fixed it. They did not fix it. They suggested, because they couldn't fix it overnight or with just one session, they just suggested that Kyle sleeps on a better pillow. Yeah, so starting tonight we'll be having some adjustments with their like pillows and things like that.
Thank you so much. Something caught my attention. You mentioned that you guys treated Uzi.
Yeah.
For people who aren't familiar, Uzi is a Chinese League of Legends player. He retired really early in his career because he had incredibly bad joints. And something about like he had like the wrists of a 40-year-old and he's only like 20. But I want to ask, you guys are only based in Tokyo, yes?
Yeah, in Tokyo, right? For now.
Yes, only Tokyo.
So do esports teams from other countries actually seek you out to help their players?
So other teams from other countries, do they call you, hey, ALS, we need help?
If other esports team want a treatment by us, yes, of course, yes. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Do they come to you or do you fly to their country?
Do they go to Japan or do they just call you? You can also go to their country.
We can go.
Oh, they can also go to their country.
All right. That's very interesting. So therapy in esports is still like a very undertalked topic. So it's very nice to see that there are people like you who actually take this seriously to keep players healthy in their careers. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions?
I have one last question. I want to follow up on the question of Carlos. What is the most common bad posture among esports players?
What question? The posture. Yeah. What is the most common that you see among my players?
Cat back.
Like this.
Like this.
Just because.
No, they have and this and
フェイスダウン
So how does that affect the body?
If they be this posture and back muscle is will be stiff and they will have a headache and or less concentration.
Yeah. They actually explained it to us that if you have a severe kyphosis, that's actually the term for it, you typically have a hard time concentrating. Because basically the nerves that goes through your brain and the blood supply as well is impeded just because you have a really bad posture. You're basically a bent cucumber.
Final question. What did you advise? What advice did you give to the players to prevent that?
Yeah, what advice did you give them?
Position advice?
Yeah. No. What advice did you tell them last night?
Last night. Okay. Please keeping correct posture.
Play like this. They actually wanted to move us away from bad habits of sitting down for a prolonged period of time. They weren't really just pushing don't do this, but they're recommending that this is a better posture. If you do this, you probably have better time concentrating and stuff like that. Also, the one that I mentioned earlier, Kyle actually didn't realize that he has a problem in this cervical area here around you. So they advise that he sleeps better with the pillow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think that's it for this interview. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.